other. And when we're really having a little too much to drink, we're just crying with each other. There was one flight we were going back across to the US from the UK when we were filming Miracle Day. And she and I had a slightly a little too much to drink, right? Virgin Atlantic, you know the beds they have up front? Well, we decided to get in one together. And those aren't big enough really just for me, but both she and I squeezed and fell asleep for the whole flight. And when we woke up, we were soaking wet. And then everybody proceeded during that whole flight to take photographs of us while we were sleeping. Because apparently my hands were in places that they don't normally go. And she did not object. The pranks I love to play on Eve, anytime when we call it doing an over-the-shoulder shot, which is like when that camera is over my shoulder facing onto Eve's face. Okay, so I would be standing right in front of the camera, and you would never see me, but you'd see the jacket, you'd never see my face, you'd see the side of my ear and the hair, and you'd just see Eve's face. So, she would be doing her big dialogue, and I'd be standing, because giving her an eyeline and looking at her like this, standing there, I've got the coat on, camera's over this way, and you can hear chuckling, and at the end of the sequence, she's done with this massive piece of dialogue, she looks at me and she goes, "Jenny, you've got your balls out again, don't you?" Yep. And she's like, and she'll go, "I'm not looking." I'm going, "You're gonna look." "I'm not looking." "You're gonna look." "I am not looking." "Oh Jesus, they are." So, I'm not done yet. Your question ain't finished. Sit down if you like, though. I'll continue. The other one was when in Torchwood when Yanto is pushing the concrete boulder off of the roof. Not the roof, the quarry, and he smashes it because Jack's been encased inside. And Jack comes out. Now, I had to be stark naked. I was wearing nothing. And I told the cameraman, I said, "Look, when they come around the corner in the car, make sure you get their faces, please." Because just before we started rolling, I was warming it up a little bit. Shake your booty. Shake it, jiggy, jiggy, shake it, baby. Yeah. So I'm standing there, boom. I'm standing there like that. They get out of the car, they pull around the corner, the door opens, and if you go back and watch this, you will see it. Eve gets out of the car and she goes, Garrett gets out of the car and does this. And then you have Kai Owen, who plays Gwen's husband. He gets out of the car and goes, "Oh." And they keep walking to me. But not only because I warmed it up a little bit, but because of health and safety, and we're in a quarry, I had to have protection on my feet, and there was nothing to put in my feet because you'd see shoes, so I put maxi pads on my feet. With wings! Oh yeah! And as I walked towards them, everything was blowing in the wind, and you could hear whoosh, and I'm going like this, like this, and they're walking, there's no sound, and I'm going, Eve, they hold so much water in That's why I love that show so much. We had such a great time. And that's just a little snippet of the kind of stuff that we would do to each other. I mean, other things like when Vern Gorman is going around in the medical equipment, he used to get so frustrated when he had to do medical equipment, but we used to hide it. Every take, we'd hide it or we'd make it so it broke because he would go, "Ah!" Oh, mini bots, that's Bert's nickname. Anyway, thank you for the question. Yes.